What's up, everybody? Welcome to video 2 on how to wholesale real estate the right way. And in this video, I want to cover how to find buyers for your properties. Now, this is where you're going to do a little research. Now, hopefully you did video 1 and you decided on a marketplace that you're going to invest in. Now, if you haven't done that, get back there, watch that video, take notes so we can get onto this video here. Now, few places to find your buyers, completely free, really simple strategies, is first start on Craigslist. Now, for example, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I invest at. So I could jump on Craigslist and I would look for everybody selling properties and wholesaling properties on there already. And just take notes on it. If they look like they're an investor and their number's popping up multiple times, you want to take down that contact information on there and even reach out to them. Find out what they're buying, if they're a wholesaler, if they're a true investor. And if they are a true investor, they're buying, rehabbing, and reselling. These are the guys and gals you want to connect with. This is who you're going to sell product to. So just get an idea. I mean, they're going to tell you what they're buying by what they're listing on Craigslist for sale. So, if Joe Investor happens to be buying a lot of 3-bedroom, 1-baths and reselling them on the west side of Cleveland, that's a buyer for your target market there. If they happen to be on the east side and they're listing a lot of multifamilies, as in duplexes and fourplexes, that this investor would be your cash buyer for those properties when you get them under contract. So that's the first place you can research. The next place you can research is Zillow.com. Now, this doesn't work in every marketplace, but it's worth checking into. So you go on to Zillow, and once again, let's say Cleveland, and you look up Cleveland properties that have sold. That's it. You only want to see what's transferred. And then within Zillow, they will take you to the county auditor's site and tell you who actually purchased these houses. And this is great because it will give you on the tax records their tax mailing address. So it takes a little bit of work, but you want to take down what type of property they purchased, what they paid for it. Zillow will show you in the pictures what this property looks like, so you'll know if they're paying $10,000 for junkers. Take that down in your notes, their address, and this is where you use your yellow letters to reach out to these people. So if they're buying ugly houses on the east side of Cleveland, mark all that down, and when an ugly house comes up that you could sell to them within the price point that they'll actually pay for the houses, that's key. You want to know what they're paying. And you can send them a yellow letter stating, hey, XYZ investor, I have a 3-bedroom, 1-bath that needs rehab. Contact me for all the details. And when they do contact you, make sure you have pictures of the property, a video of the property, and all the extra details, tax information, square footage. Investors really like to know this stuff along with what it's actually renting for. So you do all your homework, you send that out to them, and that's a good way to get them sold too, because you already did your due diligence for them, you did all the hard work. They're happy to write you a check. And then the third way is to get some bandit signs on the streets. And you can put signs out there. Now, this is a little controversial. It was taught a lot about 10 years ago, so a lot of investors are hip to this, but it's still worth dabbling in. Is you can put signs out there saying, 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, ugly house for sale, and then, just put 15,000 on it. When your phone rings, you could actually do the old, that one's already sold, but I have a couple more I'm working on. What are you looking for? And you can take down their information like that. They'll tell you exactly what they buy, what they pay, and in what area. Like I said, I'm not huge on that idea there because a lot of investors are already hip to it, but it is another strategy. I like to focus on the first two we just discussed. Bandit signs will come into play in our next video here for finding deals. So keep that in mind. In video 3, we will need some bandit signs. But for now, start your homework. Start writing down a list of potential buyers for these properties you're going to go after. And then in video 3, I'm going to tell you how to get all these properties.